how is everyone doing on this fine quarantine day? I have found 3 gray hairs since this all started, so I'm handling that well. I mean, I knew they were there. I don't want to see them right now. This is like not the time in my life to see 3, possibly more gray hairs. I have my hair back and out of the way because I've given myself a haircut and I haven't posted that video yet. So I don't want to spoil the surprise. Just not like it'll be much of a surprise. It's a haircut. I mean, who's really that curious about an at-home haircut? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm posting my first makeup video today, as you will see in the following clips. I've tried to film a makeup video a couple times. It doesn't really go the best because I get distracted. Right through all them tables. You can't really prioritize. The new theme song. This is the Garfield I grew up with. I make a lot of sound effects. I ramble a lot. Thank you for coming to my 7-minute TED Talk about blush and why I blush the way that I do. And then when I found out that Gordon Ramsay didn't really like donuts, it like crushed my soul. I don't know why. I'm not gonna be out here promoting food here. Mine is my left side, which is annoying because my left eye is the biggest bitch on the planet. And I wrestle with a cat. There's no room for you. I know you went in there. Aloy, one of these days. Excuse me? That is my eyebrow spoolie. Aloy. Aloy. Excuse me. Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. Alas. They don't. Aloy! What in God's name are you doing? You know, you move one thing. I'm gonna show you. You move one thing. The laundry basket. Madam, what are you doing? Trying to get my food. My uneaten lunch that I'm saving for as a break. Brat? Gee. Yeah, I wrestle with a cat who needs to be a part of what's happening. Not as much now that my roommate is home. So she tends to spend a little bit more time in my roommate's room, obviously, because it's my roommate's cat. My roommate finally am okay with the video I filmed. I was gonna cut out the first bit and just not show you where I start applying the eyeshadow because I immediately go on a ramble about makeup brands that I didn't support for a long time. And giving my 2 cents that nobody really cares about on what a certain brand can do to regain supporters. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it in because honestly that's how me applying makeup goes. When I'm filming, I talk to myself about ridiculous things. So I'm just gonna leave it in. You can see the whole look. I am actually a really big fan of how it turned out. I really like it. Enjoy. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more makeup videos because I'll film them. I'm not going to be very good at them, but I'll film. It's just Garfield and Friends because I'm perpetually 12 and watching right now. So usually when I need inspiration for makeup, I look at Pinterest, and I've started in a way to get me using all of my eyeshadows, because I have a bunch of singles that I cast aside for a while when palettes were a big thing. I'm just really not in the mood for palettes anymore. I'm kind of over them, to be honest. I'm actually in the process, I just started today, again, after not doing it for a while, thinking about depotting a lot of my palettes, and I talked about this in the video. This palettes are Kat Von D, and I stopped supporting her for a long time because she's a less than desirable person, and these are my own personal feelings, so I'm not gonna preach them to everyone else and say that you should or shouldn't support certain makeup brands, except my mom. I'll get into arguments with my mom about Jeffree Star all the time. She's the only person I'll fight with about makeup, because if you can't fight with your mom about makeup, what else can you do with your life? I mean, you could live it in a normal way, but no, I like to argue with my mom about trash people and why they're trash and shouldn't be supported. Because let's be honest, a lot of things aren't going to change if we don't start making smarter choices with our money and where it goes and who it goes to. So a lot of my palettes are by her, and ever since she left her brand and they rebranded, I've felt a bit better about using her makeup and promoting it in my Instagram pictures and all that stuff, but it's all still her name on the packaging, and her packaging, I used to really like the aesthetic of her packaging, but now I just can't do it. I look at it and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I'm basically just going to take all of the eyeshadows out, label them, put them in a magnetic palette, and move on with my life, and hope that when KVD sells through all of their current stock of the KVD packaging, because that's the thing, like, it's branded with her initials. And anyway, so I'm hoping that when they sell through all that, they'll do like an official relaunch and not just like a soft relaunch, like, we're KVD Beauty now. Because I mean, you can change all you want about that and completely and totally state like it doesn't stand for someone's initials, but the damage was done by the owner of those initials. So hopefully that's kind of what they were already thinking of doing anyway, because yeah, like I said, I think a lot of people are hesitant to support future endeavors from that company if it seems like they're not quite keen to move away from her branding. So we can only hope. Time will tell, because I did for a long time really dig the formula of the eyeshadows, and the liquid lipsticks were pretty good. Would not get on board with the foundation. It was tragic. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. The foundation was tragic. I spent a lot of time doing eyeshadow trying not to mess up said eyeshadow. One thing that I want to keep myself in the habit of is not naming names with eyeshadow. Ew, what is on this brush? Because I want people to be able to just use what they have, and not feel pressured, like I always do when I watch YouTube, is to just not feel pressured to buy makeup that they don't have. People at home who are watching this to be like, oh my gosh, I have colors like that. Well, I mean, maybe not everybody has mint green and purple, but you know, you get it. Yeah, not everybody has colors like this, but get creative with what you got. That's why I like my Pinterest board.
One eternity later.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna use this little guy. This is like a mauvey color. That just blew up in my face. Literally. Just to kind of finish off this. I don't really like that, but committed now. That's the great thing about makeup. You make a mistake on one side and you gotta make the same mistake on the other eye. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to take it all off and start again. It's fine. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's fixing my makeup mishaps. Lord knows I've got a lot of them. Did I even? I did all of that. Oh no, I did. But I heckin' messed it up by putting this mint all over my lid. We're gonna have to go with this shimmery mint now. Heck. It's fine. It's okay. It is okay. This purple is so patchy on this eye. I'm about to make makeup mistake number 2 for this look. Oh yes. Look at that shimmery brow bone color. Fantastic. Ugh. Okay. I want to... It's fine. It's fine. We're just kicking it old school with that super frosty brow bone highlight. Ooh. Uh-oh. The raisin is powdery. Oh no. Let's maybe not do that one. Oh, although maybe I should put it on. Maybe not a fluffy brush. Maybe that will. I mean, now it just looks like I have a bruise on my wrist, but this is why I do my base last, but I didn't want to do it last today. Why did I think that was a good idea? That was silly. Oh, you dusty. You dusty bee. Okay, this raisin was a good color. Good call. You're on the path to redemption, Trista. I can almost forgive you for the mauve inner corner. Mauvey. See? Every once in a while, that mauve slips out. It's mauve. It's mauve. Otherwise, jokes like mauve over don't work. Mauve over? No. Oh, I really hope I don't need that mint green again because I just closed it and it's going to be an a-hole to get open. I'm right there with you, Garfield. Raisin cookies are nasty. too much on the lower lash because I don't feel like accentuating my eye bags today. I usually like to do that for my grungier looks. But, oh no! I would also be lying if I said I didn't turn my desk around so that I could watch TV while I do makeup filming. Oh. Oh, I just got a message from my roommate. This is my husband, and honestly, I don't know who that could be. I'm trying to think of who it could possibly be. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, subject planet Earth. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for the eyes. I hope you guys can see. Oh no, I'm lying. Don't listen to me. But also, please listen to me. I'm just kidding. I am actually gonna put a very minty blue, green on the eyelids to add a tiny bit of shimmer. Sure. Why not? Worked. Kind of. And it's gonna have to do because I don't want to get up and get my setting spray to wet the powder. An extraterrestrial. Oh my god. I also put my swatch towel down on the ground. Why? Don't know. If you see me stop and look at my phone weird like this, it's because I'm filming on my phone and I get notifications and I can't stop looking at them. I've actually spent more time on my phone since quarantine, so this virus has really kiboshed me trying to spend less time on my phone. Thanks for that, Corona. Ya bitch. I also try really hard not to swear because my best friend has 2 little babies and I don't want them to potentially hear me say naughty words in case she watches these videos around them. Okay, I think that's good. Well, obviously I'm gonna do like mascara and stuff, but I'm gonna do that off camera and I will BRB.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, I'm back. It's been longer than the time it takes to apply mascara, which is fine. I just did, can't really tell, but it's purple. And then just regular on my lower lash line. And then just a nice little nude lipstick called Awakening. I really like it. It's kind of annoying because my lips are uneven, but it's fine. But yeah, that's kind of the look. It might look a little bit faded, and in that case, I'm sorry because that's my own fault for what. I got up, did like the rest of the look, took my pictures for Instagram, and then went on a drive with my roommate just so we can get out of the house because it's quarantine life, y'all. So that's it. I hope you like it. Another look at it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Finger guns, high five, anything involving social distancing and staying away. there's still a lot of like negative connotations around that brand naming because it's still her initials, and so people still kind of like, oh well, we're still supporting her. That association, let's try that again. That association. I've never struggled to say that word until now because it doesn't cover the bags, as you can see. I'm surprised they didn't ask me to check that luggage when I went home. So, here, I'm gonna need you to just take 3 steps back. I'm gonna need you to social distance from my eyeball. Thank you very much. Kind of thinking of, that's shimmery. I don't want shimmery.